Hey guys, it's Mandy. In, I guess, my now standard video black wife beater. uh, wow. Didn't really do a whole lot today, but yet a lot of things have happened, if that makes any sense. I've probably done this post a couple of times, only because one time it ran too long, and another time, well, I do love to talk. And another time I named a name, and don't want to do that. But it was another great day. I mean, I messed about on ElJay, answered some emails. I do promise to answer my last "It's been a great day" post, because you guys were so kind and you left so many great comments. It's just been one of those days where I was here, but I was not here, and I was making some phone calls, and it looks like everybody and their brother has been out this week. Of course, I get terminated last week, so everybody is on vacation, has run away from home, been eaten by bears, lost in the ether, until, well, technically today. I went ahead and I put in a call to a bartending position down the road from me, another hotel bar, but hey, I loved it. It's a completely different hotel. It looks like it's privately owned, so I might have a bit more luck there. I'm not really sure, but I called the lounge manager, and she said that she had just gotten back, so I might be getting a phone call today. If so, that would be rather awesome. Unless I just annoyed the piss out of her, which of course means I'll never hear from her again. Another guy for another job is supposed to be coming back today, and I just may be hearing from the Kentucky Labor Cabinet. Thanks, Jennifer. I put in a call. They told me that it was much bigger. It sounded much bigger. It sounded like there was a lot more issues, I think as the lady put it, than just you can't get your unemployment record. You can't get your employment records. I told her that's all I wanted. That's really all I wanted. But I laid out some of what went on afterwards, and she was like, "Yeah, this sounds just a little bit bigger than what I can handle." So she sent me to an investigator's voicemail. I left my information. I left a callback number. I didn't want to call. I mean, she left her mobile and her email, but I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna, this has been going on for like a week. I'm not gonna chase this poor woman down at her home, So it could be that she, like everybody else, is just on vacation this week. CPS has never come back. From what a friend of mine says, they just might never. They just might go ahead and disclose the case, consider it good, and go on with cases that, have a little bit more import or more what they're looking for, which I hope so. I mean, I know they have to investigate everything. These poor people are doing their jobs. But at the same time, it makes it harder when you have to stop and assess somebody like my little family, when you've got loads of cases out there where there are people actually being hurt, and there's not much you can do about it when you're scrambling over other smaller cases, and it kind of eats up your time. But the school's looking out for my little guy, and so CPS. So, if there are any CPS workers out there among you, thank you. Thank you for looking out for my little guy. Speaking of little guy, school has sent home some stuff for summer school, which they're not hosting, but it looks like there's some free programs and some paid programs, but I need to get him into something to get him a jump start. The Whiteskopf Institute, which does evaluations for autism and ADHD, behavioral disorders, things like that. It looks like it takes them 6-9 months to get a jump on anything. And since we thought we were moving, we didn't fill out the paperwork, and it's been a big mess. We need to turn that in, get it done. I'm perpetually behind on everything, which is a huge laugh, because 10 years ago, I was like always ahead of schedule. But we're going to try to get him situated, try to get little boy situated for preschool, and then maybe poor hubby can actually go out and work again. Speaking of hubby, we actually had to cancel his appointment because he's been playing spotter for a friend of ours 3 days a week at 4 o'clock in the morning at a gym. Don't ask me. 4 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that's the one that really gets me. 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm a third shifter, and that gets me. But his foot seems to be doing okay. He's not complaining about it, and he's actually walking on it, but he's trying to stay off of it, too. I told him the other day, I'm like, well, you know, fuck it. Duck it. I mean, we come from Kentucky, where, you know, if it can't be fixed with duct tape, that means either it's not broken to begin with, or it's irreparable. I know that probably makes my state look rather bad, but honestly, and all my Kentucky and Florida people know this, Florida has more rednecks than we do. Florida, we love you. Being another a sister commonwealth, please stop sending your rednecks here. We have enough, and they are all perfectly content. So, you know, you keep yours, we'll keep ours, maybe. We've got plenty. But it's just a different outside way of thinking. Just think outside the box. And actually, it's quite clever. Usually, if you wrap duct tape around broken toes, they'll heal. But he's not complaining of as much pain. And it seems to be doing a little bit better. We're kind of fast healers in this household, though. And we're used to adjusting and working around. And honestly, he's right. We can't afford a follow-up appointment. We're working with Jewish Hospital, which the medical center he went to is attached to Jewish, and they may be able to help us out with the financial aid program, which is just fantastic, because I'm still trying to get my caseworker from Passport to call me back and give me a freaking appointment. That would be nice, but it might likely never happen, which means I have to go spend a lovely 10 hours in their offices, hanging out, only to be told, come back in 2 weeks' time. So, like I said, today's been great. It's just been a lot more hurry up and wait than I really wanted, but then again, I'm the soul of patience. Right. Yeah, Mandy wouldn't understand patience if, you know, it creeped up, died at my feet, and tried to bite my ankles while I was doing so. So I figured tomorrow will probably be more hurry up and wait, or I might be getting flooded with so many phone calls, I might have to take out 3 secretaries and, you know, and 4 more computers just to be able to keep up. But it looks like I'm going to be getting into a tangle that I didn't want to get into over my employment records. And I told the lady on the other phone, that's all I wanted. That's really all I wanted. But she said it looks like a bigger issue. Everybody's coming back from vacation or the ether, being eaten by bears tomorrow. So, you know, keep your fingers crossed for me. I've had a fantastic couple of days. I mean, it's been a heck of a lot more mellow than the week before was. So, just keep your fingers crossed for me. I mean, I've made phone calls and got a whole lot of balls rolling today, you know, again, or just reminders of, hi, I'm here. But, you know, I also kind of messed about a bit, too. I mean, I answered, you know, did my standard, checked my ElJay, answer emails. I even played a couple video games and went outside and played with the kids, which is a unique experience for me, since me and Sunlight, no, I'm a third shifter, for God's sakes. Sunlight and, you know, being awake in it, it just, no, this pale lovely skin, it just, no, I get freckles, and no, freckles aren't cute, well, not on me anyway. Yes, I'm tired. It's been a rather long day. It's now 1:19 a.m. So as usual, I'm going to be getting to bed late. But it was a rather great day. It seems that I got a lot of things in motion. So for everybody who's been giving me great advice for the last week, thanks a lot, guys. It actually has helped. I know that we'll make it through this. We'll get Ronan, enrolled with an evaluation and wipes conf. We will have a jump on everything for next school year for him. We'll have Jaden, in preschool where he's supposed to be. Hubby will get a job. I'll have a better job. Things will work out with passport. Things will work out with financial aid. I know it's going to get better. It's just getting there that always seems to be the struggle. And as always, I, have you guys to thank for walking me through it and putting up with Vidposts that last for 11 minutes or longer. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I know I crammed a lot of rambling and some stuff that's useful and other stuff that isn't into this Vidpost. But I did want to say you guys have helped me a lot, and I will be answering comments for my other It's Been a Great Day post, likely tomorrow morning. But it was another good day, and I guess I needed it. I needed a break, and I spent some time with my family, and that's what I needed to do. And I guess I didn't realize that. Been so busy rushing to get back into work, even though things are going to be rather tight here soon. I need to spend some time with them. I need to remember why I'm rushing to get this new job so hardcore. And, it was great. I've gotten more hugs and kisses from my little guy just within the last week and a half. I mean, even throughout the bad days, than I think I've gotten, this whole entire year. I've gotten more of a chance to spend with hubby and talk with hubby and not be distracted by other things like, oh my goodness, I have to go to bed, or oh my goodness, I have to go to work. And I still have all my worries. Gosh knows I never stop. But I've taken time to prioritize again. I've still come up with the same, top priorities. And little family still falls at the top of the list, but now I've actually gotten to spend a little bit more time with them than I normally do. And I do get to spend time with them, but not as much as I would actually like. So it's actually, though last week was horrible. It was horrifying. It really was. It was just one long shitty week. I had you guys, and I had them. And honestly, I think I told another one of my friends this. I have my biddies. I have hubby. And I have you. I have a couple of other good real-life friends, I think as we term it. So that really, technically, makes me one of the richest women in the world. So just remember, things can be bad. Things can be really bad. Your whole entire world can slide to shit in an eye blink. Here is the philosophical question of the lifetime. Who's standing next to you? Who's standing behind you? Who's holding your hand? That's what's important. So, I leave you with that thought. Ooh, 14 minutes worth of rambling. And I hope to be holding your hand. And I hope to see you there holding mine when I need it again. But until that time, I bid you good night. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.